Hello and welcome to Anything and Everything Nerd Style.
You serious?
Yes, I'm serious. Dead serious. Now, without any further delay, please, let's get into the show. Hell yeah! Let's do this!
I'm waiting.
Boy, I'm glad all that's over.
Hey, listen.
I mean, I do think that he's got certain things that are Sith lore about him, but I think he's confused. I think he's somewhere in the middle now.
I think he's playing both sides of the fence, like kind of like Palpatine did.
That's what I'm saying. Like that, I think he's like right in the middle, like whatever benefits him.
Right. He has a Jedi holocron and a Sith holocron, even though they're fucking huge.
Yep. And then he's got lightsabers that come out the side of his ship.
Yeah.
And he has a kyber crystal. And that little walking stick looks like a fucking lightsaber to me.
It's not energized because there's no kyber crystal.
Exactly. You put the kyber crystal in there, lights up, you know. All right, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about.
Steelers, get that shit off there, man. Turn that shit backwards. We don't want them.
Fuck the Cowboys.
You know, yeah, I bet you would.
Gonna wear a hat.
You would.
How did the Steelers do today?
They won.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we picked.
Hold on.
They still have a chance as long as Bengals lose. If Bengals lose, everyone's only 2 up on us.
14-3 right now, and they're making
Mahomes is going all crazy.
Yep.
He was in the pocket for so long. Came out. He had like 20 seconds and still just butched the throw.
All right, y'all ready?
The pass. Yeah.
Hello and welcome.
Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna restart. Hello and welcome to Anything and Everything Nerd Style. I'm Clinton Ritchie. That is James Orr.
Hi.
That is Kyle Powers.
Guten Dog.
And that right there is my brother Coleman Ritchie.
Oh no! Don't break out the secret, man. Woo! That's me.
Don't break out the KY. And go ahead, say it, James. Go ahead, James. Say it.
Whoa.
James, I know you want to say it. Say it.
I don't know what you
break out the
do in
what?
your family, but that's not how we roll over here.
I know James wants to say something else besides the KY. What is it, James?
Well, if you want me to say it, but I think it's your tradition.
We're gonna leave the fucking anal beats alone, dude.
We were talking about that. We're talking about something different. What the fuck?
I wasn't. Sorry.
I'm thinking now.
All right, so
Where is your elf hat? Where's your uniform?
he doesn't got one this time. I told him.
I don't know what to do.
I told him
He could have been Will Ferrell. Gotten you an elf hat and like all been buddy.
I usually do just face paint. Not fucking. There was nothing to face paint, so I don't know.
I told him to put some rosy cheeks on and be Santa.
Oh,
yeah.
No, he could have been the snowman. Leon.
I don't even know who that is. I don't even know nothing about this movie.
Well, good thing that's
You
not
just-
on the question.
You just watched it yesterday.
No, I did not. I was on the phone the whole time.
Oh yeah, that's right. You should have spent the time doing that this morning then.
Hey,
This is-
so
You just don't
I
care about this
know-
podcast, do you?
I just don't care about elves.
No, you don't care about the
I
podcast.
know.
So, go ahead,
Hold on.
Jane.
I know that we're not doing the Muppets, and some of us feel like, thank God we're not doing the Muppets.
Bullshit.
I'm going to say myself. I'm just teasing you, Kyle.
That was a
But,
childhood memory. Come on, man.
I know.
For some people, I
But
agree.
but look, so I have to bring this up because it's not going to be in this episode. A fun fact about the Muppets. Okay, the guy that voiced.
You probably
Hold
save
on.
it for.
Well, hold on.
Or go ahead.
Nah, I probably won't be a part of it when it comes up. So the Muppet characters he voiced is Miss Piggy, Fuzzy Bear, Animal, and Sam Eagle, and Cookie Monster, Bert, and Grover in Sesame Street. Frank Oz,
Yeah.
the same guy that voiced Yoda, and he's still alive.
So today we're going to be talking about Elf, the 2003 movie. Now, what I wanted to do was find out what your favorite Christmas movie is.
Hmm.
So, does
Mine's
any
Die Hard.
Die Hard?
Man,
Okay.
fuck you, Coleman.
No, dude, ask Clinton. Die Hard. The
not even
Die
a
Hard
Christmas movie.
series has been
Explain-
my favorite Christmas movie my whole life.
Explain to me why that's your favorite Christmas movie.
It's an action movie with Christmas in it.
No, okay. So all of them are based during Christmas. They've all been released right before Christmas until the later movies, and then they went back to releasing them around Christmas time. It's the cheer, and then that whole you're like, oh my gosh, are they going to get it? And then somehow they find a way, and it just at the end of the movie it puts you in a good mood, and then it always ends with a great Christmas song.
I agree.
And a
Oh.
great Christmas pun. Yippee-ki-yay, mother.
That's not a Christmas. That's not a Christmas.
I'm just teasing. Couldn't help myself.
So that's yours too, right, James? That's your favorite.
Yeah.
What about you,
Yeah.
Kyle?
I guess Gremlins. I don't know.
Gremlins is your favorite?
I don't watch a lot of Christmas movies. I don't really care.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's a Grinch.
I'm not super big on most Christmas movies, so I see how he is. Most
like horror movies, so
are not
Gremlins
as
is
good.
the closest.
My favorite is the
Oh, go ahead,
Grinch.
go.
My favorite is the Grinch. The Grinch is the best Christmas movie ever made, and fuck what Coleman says because he didn't like the movie, but I thought it was amazing. It has a bunch of Christmas cheer.
It
You
was a solid 3, man.
you-
Solid 3.
It was a no 9.
I say at least a 6.
It's a
At
9.
least.
No, it's a 9. I can watch that 4 times. I can watch that back to back if I wanted to, just to listen to the songs. Let me go like this. Yahoo!
I watch movies for movies, not just for like the
Caroling.
entirety of the movie.
It is good. It is a good movie. You can't like nope. You can't change my mind.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I really like Christmas movies. That is kind of like a chick flick, like a romantic comedy kind of thing.
They have some good ones out there.
That my wife likes to watch. Mainly because I like watching them with her, and I find them pretty good. I mean, they're not real Christmassy movies like Tim Allen or the Grinch or even Elf, but they're pretty good.
Fuck Gremlins, right?
I love Gremlins.
No, I didn't say fuck Gremlins.
I didn't even know it was a Christmas movie till you said it, Kyle. So
I never watched Gremlins.
The premise of Gremlins is about a guy that
What?
gets his son a present for Christmas.
When were you born?
I'm a time traveler. I was born in 2032, and I traveled
Okay.
back to.
I mean, it has to be because Gremlins
Mhm.
was definitely around.
yeah, it was.
Huge.
But I fucking only watched it like 2 times.
It used to come on TV.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I clicked on it.
You said something to me
Done.
earlier about the Elf movie. You're like, dude, that's a good classic movie, and I'm like, man, it's not. And I'm like, I guess it is almost
Nowadays-
a classic by now.
Nowadays,
Like
it is.
by now, it is. Like I will say, like when I was really young, I also did like love Home Alone.
Yep.
Only
Oh,
the first
hell
and
yeah.
second one. Only the first, second one. The third one was trash.
I don't know who's this
I
was.
agree.
But hey,
But-
have y'all seen the new Home Alone kind of commercial about Google?
Yeah. Where he's
That's
older.
fucking awesome. Yeah, he's like,
Oh.
hey Google, add aftershave to my shotgun. Shut up, phone. Stop doing
Dude,
I'll turn my phone
that
off,
was
please.
so funny. Like I laughed so I even shared it.
And he's all jumping on the back. He's like,
Hey, you
hey.
filthy animal.
And he's like, you paid online.
Well, see, I think the even better Home Alone commercial that's out there right now is the one with the mom and she's looking for Kevin, but it's Kevin
Yeah.
Hart. And he's
I
like,
haven't seen
yeah,
that one.
did
She
you,
goes,
did you
"Kevin!"
lose a Kevin? And he goes, that must be a holiday tradition. She goes, it is.
All right, that's good.
Anyways, back to the elf.
Yep.
So
So the
3
whole
minutes. I gotta be off at 5.
shut up, Kyle. So the whole story starts with the story. The grandpa the old dude, the daddy, and Grandpa Elf.
Papa Elf.
Papa Elf.
No,
Sorry.
Papa.
Hey, I got an idea.
Papa
How
Elf.
about I do a fun fact first?
Oh yeah, that's right. Sorry, Kyle. Fun fact.
All right.
You're,
Just a
you're
small
right.
one.
I tried to fucking skip right there. That was
This
my
is
bad.
so apparently one other thing I looked up was two of the original people that were supposed to play Elf got fired or something. That was something else, and Jim Carrey was supposed to play Elf. I don't know the premise behind why he didn't. I didn't look into it because I found something else that I wanted to go, like a cool fun fact.
Hey, can I
I
say?
like horror.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
Chris Farley was also going to play Elf. So go ahead.
Are they alive when this movie came out?
No, they had whenever they started. They started thinking about this movie in the '90s, and they had Chris
Oh,
Farley
okay.
in mind. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, because they said that there was something that I read about before SNL. He did something. He played like a Santa or something at a mall.
Chris Farley would have made a good one too.
Mhm.
But I picked this one because I like horror movies. You know, that's my shit. I like the dark, scary movies. That's why I said Gremlins. It was the closest thing. But some of Elf's sets were built in horror factories, like let's see here. It says, okay, technically it was an abandoned mental hospital where the production team constructed the interior set for Walter's Central Park West apartment, Gimbel's lavish toy department, and the grim prison cell. The faculty was Riverview Hospital, and it has played host to a long list of films and television productions, including X-Files, Final Destination 2, Jennifer's Body, and See No Evil 2.
Mhm.
So a lot of the production in Elf are the same places that horror movies were made, but they're
Yeah.
also real places like mental hospitals
Yeah, it
and
was a
shit.
mental hospital. Yeah, he's right.
Crazy.
Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. I like it.
It's either that or fucking going into Jim Carrey was supposed to play Elf. I was like, oh,
Yeah, it
this
was.
sounds way better.
Yeah, that's what. If you didn't come up with that, because I heard about that, but I forgot about it until you started talking about it. I was going to tell you, just the actors, him and Chris Farley. That's all I had. I didn't have like anything in depth. So I'm glad that you did that. Good job, Kyle.
I couldn't imagine Jim Carrey playing the fucking elf.
I'm
It'd be
not.
funny.
I,
It'd been way funnier.
Chris Farley would have been good,
Chris
but
Farley.
I don't know about Jim Carrey either.
Why?
Jim Carrey's
Look
more
at
of
Jim Carrey's
a
characters
dark-
are all
No,
his
I
movies.
think it's more his look. I just don't know if he would have pulled off the look as well.
No,
like
I think he's more of a dark comic,
You guys are
um,
tripping.
like the Joker. I mean, or the Riddler.
Yep.
Is it
Ace
the Riddler?
Ventura.
The Riddler.
The Riddler. Right.
Ace Ventura.
Ace
He
Ventura.
still plays some
Um,
good.
Liar.
oh,
I'm not saying he's not bad. I
No,
don't see him playing
I don't feel like he's dark though. I don't feel like he's a dark actor. Like dark characters
for
only.
dark comic.
comedy. Yeah.
Well, if you go look at a lot of his movies, he's goofy. Just like you said, Ace Ventura, he's goofy. The Mask, he's goofy.
Yeah. Mask is
Yeah.
kind
Mask
of
is dark.
dark.
the
Yeah, I guess.
and I was never super big on the mask though.
I
myself.
love the mask.
Really?
Whenever I was younger, I didn't like it as much. Whenever I got older and I watched it, I was like, "This."
Yeah, I
fucking-
loved it when I was younger, and I watched it like a few times as I got older, and I'm just like, yeah.
Oh,
this
see, I
is
had the
not-
opposite
It doesn't
effect.
hold up. Doesn't hold up.
Yeah.
You talking about the
But
Mask?
Dumb and Dumber,
Yeah.
Dumb and Dumber's good.
Dumb and Dumber is hilarious.
Like that? That's not dark. That's what I'm saying. Like there's certain
They
characters you
kill
play
a
like Liar
fucking
Liar.
bird and leave it for the blind kid. No, they
Chicken
sell
that,
it,
sea
and
bass.
they sell it to the blind kid, and then the whole time it's
Pretty
a fucking,
bird.
it's like it's a comedy where there's about mobsters and shit, dude. Right? Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That's
while
kind
you're
of
going
dark.
after the chick.
Yeah.
All right, so you want me to read the write-up real fast? Or?
Yeah, summary. Let's go.
Okay, raised as an oversized elf, Buddy travels from the North Pole to New York City to meet his biological father, Walter Hobbs, who doesn't know he exists and is in desperate need of some Christmas spirit.
He is. In my opinion, he was. But he took that a lot better than what I would have, because I would have fucking called the mental hospital and got that dude removed immediately. But he was very nice about it, you know?
I don't know if he was nice, but I think he was a good husband when it came to the fact that he let his wife know, and his wife was like, "Oh yeah, that's awesome."
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I
too.
think it's
thought,
really
well,
his
that
wife
dude
is
did pretty
what
good.
took him in.
Yeah. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna say that. Yeah, he did pretty good on that little fact that he told his wife, and his wife knew about it like right off the bat. Good thing, because coming home to your house full of decorations would have been really fucked up.
Yeah, yeah. He's good at it though. So,
Yeah, he's
Yeah, he
awesome.
is.
so like I was trying to say earlier, the whole story starts with the story, and it starts off not at fucking Santa Claus's house or even at the Hobbs, but at an orphanage where Santa steals a baby and keeps it for himself and gives it away to some other elf to take care of.
Kind of see that in a different way.
No,
Santa broke into the orphanage. I'll agree with that.
and then he stole a baby
And the baby crawled into his knapsack
that he
while
didn't
he
put
wasn't paying
back.
attention.
He never put it back, stealing a baby.
Not stealing a baby if you didn't know about it.
You
until
couldn't
got back to
drop it
North
off
Lost.
at the fuck. It's an orphanage. People drop off
Yes.
babies at the front.
I will say he could have taken the baby back.
Yeah, he
Pole.
fucking
Yeah,
stole the
but
baby.
I have a problem with this though. Okay, the baby's in the knapsack, right? And what happens in the scene when Santa comes down the closet, the chimney, and the
Yeah,
orphanage?
down the
He drops
closet.
the knapsack. He drops the knapsack first. Okay, so wouldn't the baby be hurt?
No, the baby was.
He
Oh,
crawled
you're
out
talking
of the
about-
crib.
You're talking about whenever he crawled into the knapsack, and then
Yeah.
he went down another
When
chimney
he
that
go-
we didn't get to see. Yeah,
Right? Wouldn't the
okay.
baby be hurt?
Well,
Probably.
the bag's magical.
Yeah, he probably
I
just
mean, I guess
dropped down into
floated
like,
down.
Yeah. I
But how
guess-
would you have never been able to find, like, when you're reaching in there for presents, you
Yeah.
never seen the kid
Well,
the whole time?
I imagine this. Okay,
Maybe it's like
whenever
a TARDIS.
okay, like I feel like there's like this spot in the North Pole that has just miles of like a big ass pile of presents, and whenever he reaches inside the sack, he can pull out one of those. So like whenever the baby went in there, he just went into like the pile of presents, and then he just crawled away.
It shows him
Basically like
crawling out. It shows him
Basically
crawling
like a TARDIS.
out of the bag at the North Pole.
Does it? Oh fuck!
Don't-
Yeah.
Yeah, that dude. I don't know.
What if
It shows
they-
the bag all
right?
moving in front of the elves.
It was bad. It was bad writing.
I know what a TARDIS is, right?
A what?
A TARDIS.
No.
Doctor Who. The telephone box.
Didn't
Oh my
watch it.
god.
I'm sorry.
Y'all are fucking hopeless.
Nah, I watched The Rings of Power, man. That's just a dope ass show.
He's never even seen
It
Lord
is,
of the
it is a good
Rings.
show.
Yeah.
You seen it? You seen it?
No,
Yeah,
he's
I
never.
No.
You have seen it?
Yeah.
No.
I
I'm gonna talk to you on Monday, bro, about some shit.
I watched that show like I've been done with all those for like a month and a half.
Yeah, I had to catch up. So dope, right?
They're good.
Sauron.
And I'm actually super excited about the next season.
Me too.
let's talk about how Santa fucking makes those elves work constantly all year long without even paying them, because that's what happens next. As soon as he gets done dropping off all the toys, he's like, "All right, back to work."
So there's
364
controversy.
days.
There's controversy in this. He does give them room and board and food.
I agree, but I
But-
think he's keeping them kidnapped,
but
right? Brainwashed.
Well, no, they are
Brainwashed.
they aren't stuck there. Yes, they are kind of, but I mean, he doesn't mistreat them either.
That's true. Just works
He
them
doesn't
day
beat
and
'em.
night. Works them day and night. So.
They're happy to do it.
No, maybe they get paid. Maybe they get paid by good vibes.
I mean, they probably get to go. Like, think about it. Say, like, on your off time after work, you probably can like go into whatever facility you want and just like, you know what? I think today I'm going to play with this, and just grab it and play with it.
Like they have badass like underground sex orgies,
Yeah, it's
Like,
grab it
and
play
they
with
get
it.
put sex toys everywhere, and they're just on walls, triple-sided dildos and fucking anal beads, my friend, and just like everything, dude. Any pocket pussies, all that shit.
Triple-sided?
I said triple-sided, sir.
How would that work?
Coming this way, one coming straight forward. You gotta be into a quad.
So I've always wondered how
Quad would work.
no, the reindeer flew, and this movie explains it. the cheerometer. The
Well,
more,
No,
the
yeah,
more
it's like
people,
whenever kids get like are nodding, they're crying.
no, the more people that
That feeds their
believe,
that feeds them.
the more people that believe in Santa makes those fucking reindeer fly for some reason. So,
Christmas spirit.
yeah, I guess that's what it is. Christmas spirit.
So, audience, we need you to believe in Santa so we get good presents this year.
Yes, because I'm fucking
Yeah.
tired of having to buy everything.
Yeah, Santa, fucking asshole.
Oh, damn.
I don't buy
Sorry,
things at
kids.
my house. The Santa brings them down here. We
Yeah,
must
does
have
he?
enough Christmas spirit here.
fucking lucky.
Makes sense.
Man, you're a Grinch. You ain't no Christmas spirit.
I still believe.
No, he's a Cindy Lou.
I do believe
Yeah,
in fairies. I do. I do.
True believer.
Jesus.
So he's telling the story. You know what I hated was like how Buddy found out. Like those people were literally, they know they're on the other side of pretty much a cubicle.
Yep.
And they're just talking. Like, why don't you walk away?
Hmm.
Like out the door or something.
See, there's also a thing about that. You know, a little bit before that, whenever he was playing or whenever he was building the toys and stuff.
Edson sketches.
Yeah, the Etch a Sketches, and he only made like fucking 60 something,
85.
85,
85.
whatever. So he made nowhere close to his quota, right?
He was only 915 off.
I was gonna say something. I didn't want it to be a question or something, and then
How do
here
you
are
how do you
wrapping it
remember
up.
all this? So, anyways,
Oh no, y'all! From what y'all tell me, I fucking cheat on all
Yeah.
my quizzes. So
y'all, you mean
don't
one?
get on me.
I'm just kidding.
Everyone always says I cheat, dude. I have a memory that's like
So, anyways,
No, that's just because fucking you're like taking forever writing down, and it's like a 4-letter word, and it took you like fucking 20 seconds.
well,
oh, no. Sometimes I'm fighting in my head. Like when I do a test, you know, like you're like,
Oh,
oh,
and it's the mirror thing. It's the mirror thing. How you didn't even know how to pronounce it, but you spelled it perfect.
because I can't read.
either
But
way,
But whenever I'm writing things down, like whenever because I write notes to help my memory, whenever I do that, I pause the movie and I write down what it is, and so I can remember and how I pronounce it. I can remember the spelling, but I can't remember how to pronounce it. I'm just
That's
I
cool.
got a problem with that. How do
Just say
you not know how to read, but you can read your own writing? Like,
dude. Don't. I'm telling you, dude. I've made it through so much stuff, and I can tell you, I'm in like.
I'm just giving you
but-
shit, man. Cause
I
that
know
Something happened.
it's crazy to me. Like, and then now these schools, quick timeout, schools want to do more of this online learning with the kids and the parents. Well, the stuff they teach kids in school isn't even what I learned in school. So now they want me to go back and relearn what they're sending home with my daughter because it's not even the same math that we learned. And I'm like, no, you're just gonna have to do it my way, little girl. And then she gets it wrong because they're like, well, the answer's right, but we're really worried about how the problem's broken down. And I'm like, the problem's broken down right to me.
Yeah, they do that because
Like, it
fucking
is-
you could be
it's
cheating.
crazy.
You could just look up the answer and then have it.
But
So you have to write
no,
it
it's the actual way to do math, not the new way.
Yeah.
And it's
so anyway,
my rant.
during
good.
during the time that he's building the Etch a Sketches, and the dude tells him, ask him, you know, how many he's got, and he's like nowhere near the quota. They actually had it wrote down to where all the elves were supposed to start scolding him, like talking shit, but they ended up cutting that
you
out.
suck.
they ended up cutting that out to make it a little bit more kid-friendly.
Positive.
Yes. They thought that was going to be kind of harsh, so they changed it. I thought it was funny, at least.
I actually think that it was really good that they kept it positive for the Santa's workshop because, I mean, they shouldn't. That's like how a lot of jobs do it. Like even our job, if someone can't do their job, what do they do? They just move them to something else. Well, this isn't as hard, and if they really suck at that, Then they're like, hey, you know what? You can cut tubes. And they let people make good money cutting
that go
tubes around
sweep.
here.
Very, very
right.
nice sweep.
I mean, it's crazy.
So what you're saying is, I have a chance.
You do. You do have a chance.
Can you come work with us? Come on, James.
No.
You can
So
cut tubes all day.
so check this out. Y'all know whenever he's testing the jack-o'-lanterns?
The Jack in the Boxes?
Yeah, sorry, Jack in the Box.
I was like, Jack-o'-lanterns? I
Yes.
missed that
That's
part.
the wrong season, dude.
I was like,
back in Halloween
Jack-o'-lantern,
time.
Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, Jack in the Box. Yeah, he's all like,
Yeah, you know why he was
all
freaking
scared.
out? You know, those were
He doesn't
actual.
like clowns.
No, they were actual times that him getting scared because John Favreau, the dude that directed this movie,
Directed Iron Man 2.
yeah, he had a remote control that would pop it up, so like he never knew exactly when it was going to happen. So those are actual all like fucking like oh shit type moments. So
That's pretty cool.
yep,
He's a badass director, bro.
he is.
I love the one where he goes dun 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 dun.
And then he goes to run it down.
You're like,
I think he had a part in the Avengers too, bro.
hell yeah, dude.
He does. He's fucking happy.
No, I mean like in the production or something.
Oh yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
He
might
has
even be the
something
director.
to do with it.
He was even the doctor in this too. I don't know if y'all saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Yes,
yeah, one of
he
the
was.
little fun facts I read is he did multiple characters in this movie.
Yeah, he did a couple.
You just
voices.
won't realize it. There's people
The
that you
nar-
wouldn't even know.
He did the voice for the narwhal, and something else. I can't remember what the other one is. But when the
Maybe
big ass
Leon?
narwhal comes out, bye buddy.
Might have been Leon or
yeah, I don't know. Anyways, he's a badass dude.
That's a fun fact.
So Buddy finds out that he's a human. He leaves and he goes to New York City and he takes that fucking piece of ice to cross the ocean.
And that'd be fucked up, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be some sketchy shit?
so he's in the North Pole. The North Pole is supposed to be like, encapsulated to where it's kind of like
Hey,
away from
don't question
the rest.
Coleman.
And think about the jacket he's wearing, and then he's wearing spandex pants, like
Yep.
leggings,
He lives in the
and
North
he makes
Pole.
it all the way through the North. But the North Pole, it has like a dome around it that allows it to be temperature controlled, where St. Village is. True story.
I thought the dome was there so nobody that was normal
And see,
could come through.
well, right, and see, but it also they have to let the temperature in and out and snow. Why do you think it only snows when they want it to snow there?
Magic, the duh.
No, they control it. That's a Coleman.
They control it.
Magic.
It's like a sports stadium, They're just like
I got a fun dad joke here. What did Mrs. Claus say when Santa Claus asked, "What's the weather like?"
I don't know.
It looks like a reindeer.
Stupid. Fucking.
Moving on.
Oh my gosh.
No, that was good.
so he goes across the ice through the
gets-
candy cane
yeah.
forest,
Yep.
and then around the lolly. Oh man!
He gets attacked. He gets attacked by that fucking raccoon before he makes it to.
For the lollipops, though,
Mhm.
I gotta grab my charger.
whirly pops is what I think what they were.
Oh,
Oh,
I don't
I
know.
fast forwarded through this part. Sorry.
But yeah, see, I love whenever he gets the raccoon and he's all like, "It looks like someone needs a hug."
Yeah, I just want to hug you.
He's like, "It looks like you could use a hug."
I do remember that part.
It fucked him up. Dude, I love this movie. I don't give a shit what y'all say. I laugh.
It's a good movie. I'm not saying it's not.
Good,
It's a
James.
solid 4 or 5. It's watchable. It's not
Thank you.
something I'm gonna like go
Shut
back
up.
to all the time.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I watch
It's
it
a
at
once a
least,
year movie.
I watch it at least once a year during Christmas.
Once a
What's
decade.
that? Elf?
Yeah.
I watched this shit twice.
Yeah, once a decade. You're with me, Kyle.
Fucking
Hey,
lame.
did you know when he makes it to New York City, and he's walking and he
Through
comes
the
up to
Lincoln Tunnel.
No, well, I don't know about that part, but whenever he's going through the street and he comes up to the dude wearing all red and he's like, Santa!
Oh,
That-
that's not
Oh,
you.
you're not Santa.
That's actually a random person that wasn't even involved in the movie at all.
That doesn't surprise me, Will Ferrell. It doesn't. The jogger. You're talking about the
Yeah.
guy who was jogging in the
Yeah.
yeah.
No, he's just walking.
And when he
wasn't he?
finds, yeah, he was just, he was jogging, I think.
No, he's walking in the intersection.
Oh yeah, it was during an intersection, so you're right about
But
that.
it was like a jogging suit with, and he had headphones.
It was like
in.
sweats or something. I have no idea, but it's
It
so
was red suit.
It's funny because he's wearing all red and he's got the beard. He's like Santa. Oh, you're not Santa. and that's like a random guy.
And you know, this was kind of like if you didn't watch Saturday Night Live when this movie came out, you wouldn't have known who Will Ferrell was as much.
This is his third movie.
That's what I'm saying. Like he would not have been as big when.
Oh, Night at the Roxbury got him pretty big.
Yeah.
I would say yes, that one did, but not everyone watched that. You know how many people I've asked, "Hey, man, you watch Night at the Roxbury?" And they're like, "I don't know what you're talking about."
Honestly, I was way in my, I think I was late 20s before I finally watched it.
I think that's just you guys.
I mean,
No,
I think I know a
watched
lot
it.
of people that like that
I
movie.
watched it when it came out.
yeah, I knew
Yeah,
a
I'm
lot
talking
of,
about
Did
around the
they
time it
watch
came
it?
out. Everybody that was watching
Did they
SNL
watch
loved
it
it.
in
I knew,
'99?
yeah, I knew a lot of people that watched it too. But like I
I
watched
think it
it
came
like,
out in '99 or 2000.
yeah, and then after that they had Old School. But this is like this first movie that he actually starred in, like, main role. So that's
He
pretty
was
cool.
definitely the main character in Night at the Roxbury.
Yeah, it was him and the other dude, but
David something. David
Yeah.
Corky Romano. Whatever that guy's name is.
So
Oh yeah, by the way, the gum also during that part, that was real gum. He actually ate that off the bridge.
Dude, that's fucking gross,
He
dude.
chewed each piece and it was sitting on a piece of plastic, a thin layer of plastic. So it's not actually that gross.
Oh, okay, so it
Well,
wasn't
he
like
put
other
it there.
people's gum.
So he put
It was
there.
his gum.
He put it there. It was his chewed gum and it was
Okay.
on a piece of plastic. So
And that's not too gross.
I
I
know,
thought it was like everybody else's gum. He was really like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah, this is great, man. It's just got flavors.
that's what I was trying to make it sound like, and then throw it in afterwards. So I did
That
pretty
would have
good.
been so
Then,
fucking
Thank you. So he shows up to his dad's fucking office, right?
I love how they thought it was a music gram or whatever.
Christmas gram.
You got a Christmas gram,
What's a Christmas gram? I want one.
Nice.
and he's all like, "Most people, sing on
Let's
these
know.
things. You want me to sing for you, Papa or Dad?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm here.
you're
And,
my dad."
I'm seeing my dad for the first time, and he's a really great dad. I love you. I love you. I love you. I loved it, dude. Fucking this shit made me smile. And then like, you get it like when they're all talking about like Christmas at the end, like you need to have the spirit and like believe and something. I was like, I felt it in my chest. I was like, it's making my heart grow 3 sizes bigger.
Oh, my God. Shut up. That shit.
Oh. So this movie does have one of my most favorite actors in it. And that's Zoe Deschanel.
Yep.
And Zoe Deschanel and Isra Fisher. Oh,
Yeah, I didn't realize that she played in it till like last night when you put it on.
yeah,
She's blonde.
Zoe Deschanel. But like I love her quirky, awkward attitude, even in The Happening, in New Girl, in all the stuff she does. Like she
Highness.
always does really great. Yes, man.
One of my number one
Highness.
celebrity crushes, like Coleman told me
Highness.
earlier today. Celebrity crush number one, almost. Almost.
Isra Fisher's still number one for me.
Hold on, I gotta think of one.
Ilsa, you mean?
No, Isra Fisher.
I think she's
What's her name?
she's number one.
She's the crazy redhead on Wedding
Yeah,
Crashers.
Borat's wife.
Oh yeah, that girl is.
Oh.
Yeah.
Awesome.
She also plays in Definitely Maybe.
Does she play in Wedding Crashers?
Yep.
Yeah,
That's what.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Borat's
right.
wife.
Yeah, the crazy.
Oh, that's his wife
Yeah.
for like in real life.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Ooh, lucky. Crazy ass
I
redhead.
didn't think he'd be able to pull that one off.
Yeah.
Come on, it's
It
nice.
should be up all right.
But we should do Bruno one day, bro.
I agree, man. I am so
No,
down.
like I think it's their
Yeah.
personalities in all their movies that are like,
A
but like
gay
they
fucking
always
Austrian model.
have cool, quirky personalities in all their movies,
Mhm.
and I think that them sticking to, I think that's probably kind of how they are, and that's why they're able to pull those off so well.
Yeah,
They're always great actresses.
I agree. So speaking of Zoe,
I'll find you.
like you said earlier, the reason he mentioned Zoe Deschanel, Deschanel.
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 I said it right. Okay, cool. The reason he mentioned her is because he goes over across the street and goes up after fucking getting convinced that he works somewhere that he doesn't actually work.
At Grimbles.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
that ain't how that
I thought it
happened,
was
dude. He got
Gimbals.
thrown out, and
Gimbals,
they
Gimbals.
told him to
Gimbals.
go. The two security guards told him to go across to Gimbals. Go back to Gimbals.
Yeah, go back to Gimbals.
That's what they said.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
they
so
told
he
Oh
him.
my
walked in there.
gosh, I didn't
And then
even
he
realize.
was- happened to be
he
looking.
sees it's all holiday, all the holiday stuff, and that's why he goes
Yeah.
over there.
That
And
was
then
one of
he's
the
and
things
down
I
there, and he sees the all nighty and
The
stuff,
brazier.
and he's like, "What are you doing down here? Get over here!"
Yeah, so he got forced to
that
work,
one
like I
guy-
said.
Yep. Well, he wasn't
Kyle
really
was gonna say
forced.
something,
The guy
though.
thought he worked there.
Yeah,
The guy
Yeah.
thought he was there to be an elf.
I mean, who's walking around New York dressed like an elf? Unless
Apparently,
that's your
elf,
job.
but he is.
What were you gonna
No.
say, Kyle?
Oh, that was one of the things I read. Gimbals or whatever you guys are talking about. It was a word I said. I just didn't know what it was. That's one of the places that was filmed in one of those like the mental institution.
Yeah. The Gimbals workshop. Yeah.
wow,
I didn't know what it was.
I
I was
knew what you
reading
were
it.
talking about.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, okay.
that's crazy.
I
That is
love
nuts.
how later on she was all like, "Oh, did they hire you back?" Whenever he never really put out. He just kept showing up to work, not getting paid or
he
nothing.
stayed there
He
all
just kept
night.
on-
I love how he stayed there all night, right? All night, and fucking freaks her out in the morning because she's fucking
Well,
showering. And
He
then-
was doing a great duet,
He was.
and it wasn't until the
He
end
was.
whenever he got loud with her.
when it's cold outside.
But the whole thing is like during the whole time when the guy was supposed to sing, I don't want to sing. Like he was doing it so
Yeah,
so
he
good.
was really
And then
good.
it wasn't until the end whenever he started doing the loud part where he's supposed to.
Yeah,
It was so good.
that's the thing is we've all seen Step Brothers, and like he says, his voice sounds like an angel. So, anyways, the fact that the manager dude was like, this is good. This is a little too good. Somebody's after my
Right.
Someone's
manager.
important. I don't love the fact that when he gave him the radio, he said, and the code phrase is, Santa's got a new bag. And I was like, damn, dude. That was awesome. Oh, man.
And then he started yelling at him like right after that.
Yeah, he's like, hey, man, get back to work. I'm kidding. I don't.
Buddy is definitely someone that I could see someone yelling at though at a job. Like if I was a boss, I don't
Yeah,
know
he's
if
an
I'd be
idiot.
able to reframe. I mean, it's like, come on, man. Well, I don't think he's an idiot. Just he knew nothing because he was raised a whole different way. So
No,
he
he's
was
an idiot.
oblivious. He was oblivious.
He's actually
So,
very
like,
smart. He was able to fucking attach a rocket to the sleigh. That's
yeah. His papa showed him.
yep. Pretty smart guy.
Damn, who knew they had rocket engineers in North Pole at Santa's workshop?
Well, they have coders
See, so
too
it
to make
is
video
possible.
games.
It is possible to get, a rocket ship for Christmas. Just saying.
Okay, so keep
So
going.
he gets thrown out of where he works because he found out that Santa's not really Santa, and he decided to pick a fight. Well,
You know what's crazy though? He got fired, but his boss actually stuck up for him. He tackled Santa.
yeah, I did see that.
He did get fired for starting it all, but at least the boss did take his side.
I did like the fact that he was playing Santa later on. The manager, dude.
You're doing the
Yeah.
thumbnail right now, Clinton.
Hell yeah. So thank you.
I told her we don't need it today, just before
She's
Saturday,
amazing.
right?
She's amazing.
Yeah.
The other
Tell her
ones
she
look
does a
good.
really awesome job.
Before Saturday, though, right?
Yeah,
Or
the Friday before
Yeah.
Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
So he gets kicked out. I love how he goes back to there and he's like, just make sure that Dad knows it's from me.
yeah.
Like how would he not?
I think whenever he gets kicked out, he goes to jail. That what you're talking about happened a little bit in between. I just kind of skipped
Yeah.
over it. But
Yeah,
yeah, I
it was.
agree. I agree. He tries to hand him that the package that he actually looks at, and he finds out like he gave him that fucking the underwear.
The 90
Yeah, the women's 90.
for someone special. You had to know what it was whenever it was like on there for someone special. It's like, oh, you know what this is going to happen.
I fucking laughed
Anal
so
beads?
hard.
Yeah,
So, anyways, his dad
that's
picks him
about the
up.
part I cut out it.
Yeah.
But he could have taken that home to his wife.
You
I
didn't
think his
finish
wife
it?
would've
You
took
didn't
that.
finish the movie?
Mm-mm.
You know,
Oh,
the
gosh.
mom in
Yeah, it got lame,
for
right?
him.
You're like, fuck
his
this.
stepmom in this is actually his mom in Step Brothers. Not his stepmom. It's his stepmom in this, but it's his mom in Step Brothers.
Yeah.
Yep. Plot twist.
Ooh.
So, but anyways, that fucking whenever he goes home, like he goes back with her. Fucking the doctor that he takes him to, because he goes and gets him out of jail. The doctor that he takes him to, of course, y'all know that's what's his face.
Happy.
But
Happy.
the whole time he's eating those fucking cotton balls, he's actually eating those cotton balls. But they're made
Are
out
they really cotton balls?
made out of cotton candy, no food coloring.
Okay, I was about to say. Ain't nobody really eating fucking cotton balls. Man.
No, yeah.
That's nuts. Nom, nom.
It was
kind of
it
dry
was,
today.
it was cotton candy, cotton balls.
He even
So,
ate the one that he had on his bloody finger. What's up with that?
Yeah.
Remember they
Oh,
put
that
the one
blood.
on there. It had the cleaner on it,
Yeah.
the blood, and then he still puts it in his mouth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about him.
I love that trick that
He
if
goes,
he's eating them,
congratulations, it's the boy. I love the congratulations, it's the boy.
when he's eating the cotton balls, and he's going, yum, yum. You go, yum. And they're like, stop. And he goes, oh,
Yeah.
yum, yum, yum. That
Oh,
was awesome.
not to mention, right
Sorry.
after that, right? He goes home with them because he finds out that's actually his son, right? And he chugs that 2 liter. He actually had a hose going down his arm that made it look like he was chugging it, but the spaghetti that they did,
It wasn't really syrup, though.
yes, it was. He did all of his food stunts. All of his food stunts. He poured sugar, or yes, he did. Coleman,
Then it
look-
couldn't have been noodles and pasta
It was.
and marinara.
It was. Look it up, dude. He
That-
did.
that looked-
He did all that. He
The
did all of his.
breakfast one was even worse when he broke up Pop-Tarts
And he-
even and stuff. And he's like,
I got a cool fun fact too. The burp that he did after chugging that is an actual
that was
burp.
fake.
No, it's an actual burp. It's the dude that
Just
does
slowed down and stretched.
the dude that does it is the same dude that does all the belches for Animaniacs. Real burps.
Well, it seemed like it was stretched.
Yeah.
Like it almost sounded kind of fake in the middle.
Oh, I know it does. I know it sounds fake, but it's he does it for real.
So it's not really real Will Ferrell.
Yeah, it's
somebody
not
else.
Will Ferrell. It's man, I don't know. It's somewhere in here. I'm just going by
It's
off of
okay.
memory. Yeah.
It's okay.
Yeah, fuck
Moving
it.
on.
So I like how, like Michael
Here it
really
is.
wasn't that big on him.
It's
I'm 35. That sucks.
Maurice La something. I can't say his last name. That's the reason I didn't remember it. Go ahead. What'd you say, Coleman?
I like how like Michael, he kind of didn't really like him because he thought he was just like super weird until like coming home from the school. He's like, I waited for 5 hours for you, and
yeah.
he's like, we can take him,
Yeah, he's like,
and
quick.
he's like trying to make one, and he's already
He
got
goes,
like 30 made.
quick, make as many snowballs as you can. He like looks back over. He's, you ready? Oh, by the way, that was CGI. It might like you might think that they just took it and sped it up, but they really just CGI.
Man, you guys are laughing like this. I don't see the comedy in that movie, man.
Well, that's fine, Kyle. I think it's funny.
I know you do. I can hear you laughing.
Yeah, I had
As
a,
you
There
talk
are
about
certain
sports.
I had a
parts.
good I had a good time watching
I would,
it.
like
Maybe
I
you
said,
should put some
it,
Christmas cheer in your heart. Jesus.
It's not Christmas. It's just I don't know. I love Will Ferrell. I just didn't like that movie. I don't think it's
I
funny.
will say that it is one of his not as good movies as most of his other ones, but I have seen a lot worse movies as well.
Mhm.
Like The Grinch. The Grinch is way worse than Elf.
If I had to choose
Best
between the
Wow,
two, I'd
that's
probably
movie.
pick
not what
Elf.
I was going with on this one.
See, everybody has their own fucking opinions. So
You can't tell me Elf is fucking better than fucking The Grinch. That is the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
It is. The Grinch is a horrid movie.
The
It
Grinch
is
is
so good.
underpaid.
Hey, all I can say is Francisco. Francisco. It's so fun to say.
Francisco.
It's
Francisco.
That is a very that right there is very important to remember.
Oh shit, my bad. So buddy,
Like the movie, I think. Yeah, like the Christmas Prince movie, A Christmas Prince. That's a good movie. It has multiple movies.
so
I don't
Mike,
believe you.
That's a good
I don't
movie.
believe you, Mr. Gnome Christmas. I don't believe you. That even sounds like a fake name.
Christmas
It,
knows.
it, hey, look. That was because Coleman said some shit on the group
Said
chat.
none.
Okay,
I said none. None.
and then I thought Christmas Gnome was funny, and then Clinton said, "Oh yeah, that's a real movie." Throws it in there. But no, this movie, a Christmas Prince, that's a good movie. You
I've
should
never-
watch it with your women.
Yeah.
It'd probably surprise them.
I watched this one where like it was about an investor and she was going out to this property to this ranch to like close it down or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's
And-
another good movie.
Yeah, I watched that with my
And
girl.
she sends her son out there to try to get in the girl's pants or whatever, try to work it out to where
Not
he can
really
Yeah.
like that, but
He
that's
was
kind of
there
what
to
happened.
sell-
Yeah.
the fucking land, dude. And he fell in love with the girl. And then the girl's like, okay, yeah, I really do like you. And then turns out that he really likes her. And then his mom's like, you gonna make it sound like, nah, dude, I'm out of the business. I'm gonna run this thing she got going, the winery. I really liked that movie too. I thought it was a damn good movie. Sorry, like I
I
said,
watch a lot. I
I
watch a lot
might
of
be a chick flick
stuff
guy.
with. I don't mind chick flicks. I mean, as long as they're good.
Nah, yeah, as long as they're good. God, I hate stupid chick flick movies.
Hallmark ones. Ooh. Ooh.
Like the worst ever. White Chicks.
Oh,
Stupid fucking movie. It was okay. The best part
You
was
guys are
Terry
fucking
Crews.
crazy. I do not like anything you guys like, and I like things you guys don't like. White Chicks is a fucking hilarious movie. You are tripping. Do you agree with him, Coleman?
I don't like white.
That's crazy, but you guys love Elf.
Look.
White
It's
Chicks is
basically
all stupidity. The plot is
it's
horrible.
basically the opposite of
I
Blackface.
like plots. I like how a story is like taken, not like, oh, I'm gonna throw all this stuff in here and it's just dumb and makes no sense.
That was funny.
But I am a
we're talking
movie.
about
The
I am a
comedy
movie.
part of it
how
is
crappy
funny.
White Chicks movies is. Like the best part of White Chicks is Terry Crews when he goes, "Diddle, diddle, da."
They don't
And I
like White
need you,
Chicks. Clinton, how do you
diddle,
feel about it?
And I love you.
I love it.
They fucking hate
But
it.
Hey, that's fine.
I don't hate it. I think it's
You don't like it?
Your mom's
I
so
hate it.
old.
Yeah, it's stupid. That means you don't like it.
Your mom's so old when she breastfeeds like this.
I'm just saying, if you say you don't like something that, or it's stupid, that means you don't like it.
I don't.
I don't not like it. It's just stupid. That doesn't
No,
make
I
sense.
don't
That's
like
relevant.
it. Like that is not one that I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
But you like
I
Elf.
mean, no, I'm
Okay, well, then
not
you make
big
it. I'll
on
let you
Elf.
make it.
I love
I'll
But
let
so
it
you
is
many
make it. And then
movies.
better.
James is weird.
It is better. It is better than Grinch. That's what I said. I had to watch Grinch last week. It was horrid. This movie at least has somewhat of a storyline
Grinch
that's
is better
better.
than White Chicks.
Well, yeah. Then White Chicks is a 1.
Oh my gosh,
Almost everything is better
White
than
Chicks
that.
is at least a 6.
No.
5 to 6.
The Bigelow movies are better
How
than
much
White
there's
Chicks.
movies left that we got to cover?
The Bigelows are fucking hilarious.
Oh, shit, I'm muted. I think White Chicks is better than the Grinch. Sorry.
What? That's my ultimate favorite Christmas movie. Y'all can fuck off. I don't give a shit.
So,
Just fucking give it up.
anyways,
Hold on.
anyways,
I got
we
to know.
left off.
Hold on.
He
I got to
takes
know
her to work.
Kyle's what he says. Kyle, what's better, White Chicks or the Grinch?
White Chicks.
Trash. Sorry, go
But
ahead.
I like both of them. I just think White Chicks is a funny ass movie.
Go ahead.
I
Coleman.
mean, it is funny, but it's stupid. It's
So,
stupid.
I
funny.
mean, it gets to the point where they don't want to leave Buddy
Golly.
alone because of what happens with Michael. You know, that the day before, and he goes to jail, and she's all like, hey, well, I've got to do this, so you got to take him to work.
Yep.
And
Yeah. So she takes him. So she takes him to work, or so he takes
He.
her. He takes him to work.
these are
And
my work clothes.
Sure enough, he gets fucking pissed off at him. What? No, that was later, right?
Well, he does get.
Was that the time?
Oh, are you talking about whenever the guy comes in on the phone call? They interrupt because he gets sent down to the mailroom.
Oh, that's right. He
and
sent
then
him down.
he starts while he's on the call with the Finch guy, David Finch.
No, Mike. Was it David? Go ahead.
I think it's Dave.
Miles.
It's Dave. Miles Finch.
Miles. Sorry.
Yeah.
I had to look.
Well, that's not a question.
Yeah.
So he goes down there and he's like, oh, can I have some of that? Because he thinks it's all syrup, and like drinks out all that
he
alcohol.
gets fucking drunk for the first time. They're just sitting down. They're laying down. And he's like, "You're my best friend. I want you to know that." Like he just met the dude.
Some people are lovers when they're
You know
drunk.
what was great? That guy was all like, he's like, why are you here? He's like, I'm on a work release program. He's like, awesome. I came from the North Pole. like two polar opposites.
I love how
This guy's working out of prison.
I love how he tells
out of
everybody
jail.
how he like came through like the fucking candy cane land and shit like that. I love his story every time he starts speaking.
Swirling pop.
Yeah, swirling pops. That shit's fucking funny to me.
And then
Could you
through the Lincoln
imagine?
Bridge tunnel.
Could you imagine actually going to a place that had lollipops and?
Of course you would, you candy cane eating motherfucker.
It's
Yeah, yeah,
called Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory.
Dude,
That'd be a
place
good
is
one to
real,
do.
I would have a heart attack. I'm just saying.
So
I'd
You
be
guys
the
hate-
fat
you guys
kid
hate that
getting
movie
stuck in
too, or
the
what?
I love that movie.
Augustus.
tube. Actually, Willy Wonka
Augustus
is probably one of my childhood favorites.
Willy Wonka.
No, I don't like it. I don't
The
like
original.
that shit. It's stupid.
The original.
I love the original one.
Such a hater, Kyle.
I'm just joking.
Yeah, I like them both. I don't like Johnny Depp's version as much, but it's whatever.
I don't think it's good. Johnny Depp's movie's trash. Not all his movies.
Tim Burton.
Just that movie.
I was about to say, dude, you
Hey,
don't like pirates?
The thing is it
Dude,
grows
I
on
I
you.
thought we were talking about Elf.
It grows on you though.
We are.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways,
I'm
You
trying to.
Buddy.
Stay with the After Dark series, Kyle. Damn it.
Buddy goes up there after Finch gets there. We're gonna say this. We're gonna skip a little bit. Miles Finch shows up, right? And the best part of the movie is whenever
The guy's straight up telling him, "Do not call me this again. Not don't call me this." He said, "Call me that again," and he's like,
You're an elf.
Yeah, like, okay, you're telling me to call you that. Like
He walks in.
that.
He goes,
That was
"Oh."
actually one of the funnier parts because I'm like, honestly, it was that guy's own fault. 'Cause he's like, call me that again, not don't. Call
Yeah.
me that again. And he's like, elf.
I love it because he walks in. He goes, "Oh, that's cool. Y'all have elves working for y'all." And he's like, "Oh, that's funny. Yeah, you got a funny guy. Oh, look at
He
the
must
cute
be
little
a
elf."
South Pole elf. He must be a South Pole elf.
He fucking starts choking him. Call me an elf again. You're an elf.
So
Sorry.
we get
I remember that part too.
That's my favorite part in the entire movie.
Come on, Kyle. Don't be so sad. Liven up a little bit.
So, of course,
What to talk about? I told him I didn't want to be in this episode because I don't know what to talk about.
well, you don't have to be, Kyle.
I don't want to be an asshole. I love you guys. I just
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
you're being more of an asshole just
I
saying it
don't
like
know
that.
what to say. I don't remember the movie. I don't know what to say. That's why I do little things where I talk about things that have nothing to do with the movie. Like when
It's
you guys
alright.
start talking.
I'm in
I
the
don't-
same boat with you, Kyle. I
Not
didn't
trying to
want
be
to
an
see
asshole,
Flash
just-
out the movie.
well, Clint. Maybe I should have gave you the answers. Clinton asked me to give him the answers, and I was like, "No, dude, that's cheating." He's like, "Well, no." And then it would be like I would tell him at the end and let them pick who was going to win between the two of them.
Yeah,
Oh, I
was
can't
like,
win.
I
There's
told-
no, I'm not even taking the quiz, bro.
I told him.
Look,
I'm
He's
probably
lying
done.
to
After you guys say it's quiz, I'm probably logging off.
As
Not to be
long
an
as the
asshole. I'm just gonna
402
stand here
is
and not have
on,
nothing. I don't know anything.
I'm good.
What was the name of
We'll be all right. We'll be fine with the
Buddy's? His name's
quiz.
Buddy, right? Buddy's dad. It's Santa Claus, right?
Walter.
No, it's Papa
Yeah,
Elf.
Walter.
Oh,
Oops.
Walter
I
Hall.
thought Santa Claus was his dad.
Papa.
No,
Papa
the
Elf.
elf was.
No,
Papa
but his
Elf.
biological father is Walter Hobbs.
Oh.
Come on, man.
Hell yeah, I knew that.
But you got to stay on for the After Dark, dude. Kyle. The
After
After Dark,
Dark.
we talk everything. Everything.
I'm trying to play
Awesome.
fucking some online gaming. I don't have Wi-Fi.
Man, don't give us no bull
And
crap, dude.
I'll stay on until fucking Cowboys come on.
I'm not staying on that late. But
What time does the Cowboys come on? 7:15?
anyway,
7:25.
7:25.
it doesn't matter. I've got to watch.
Yeah, I'm not
other
staying on that
stuff.
late either.
So, they go ahead, they go home. He gets in trouble because, like, literally, what Walter's like, I don't care what those 2 pages are. Mr. Greenway comes in, and he's all like, mad about the 2 pages missing. And he's like, well, someone must be slipping. And he's like, is that your signature? That's you slipping. Like, straight up.
Missing complete 2 pages. Like, what the fuck was that dude even thinking? He should have been fired. You find out that he's not doing good at his job, and it's probably fucking Buddy's fault. Because what would you think, like, if you had some fucking...
All that came about before Buddy was there, though. That misprint and stuff was before. That had nothing to do with Buddy. That just went to show that he got complacent in his job.
Yeah, that's true.
But I did like that he told Mr. Greenway whenever his other son came, and he was like, "Up yours."
Yep. Yeah, up yours.
Up yours.
Yeah,
Mr. Greenway.
He's like,
That's-
"Hey, yeah, you go. Like, I don't need you saying that.
So then Santa's fucking sleigh crashes, and Buddy has to go find, because at first, he
He
wasn't
sees
an
Santa.
elf. Yeah,
Yeah.
he wasn't an elf, and now that fucking Santa needs something, he's like, "Oh, you're the most elf I know. Go find this for me. Come on, elf." And he goes,
Santa never said anything about Buddy.
yeah.
Not in the movie.
Santa
Well,
stole
because-
him and then pawned him off to another person.
If you think about it, Buddy
He wanted-
he didn't pawn him
Papa
off.
wanted
Hold on,
him.
hold on. He didn't pawn him off. The guy wanted the child, never let up working long enough to have children, never to settle down. So therefore,
I think that's
he
Santa's
didn't
fault
pawn him
too.
off. He gave him a Christmas present.
I think it's Santa's
Okay,
fault for
and not only
overlooking
that,
his
hold
elf.
on. Let's admit something right here, right now. Buddy is the most elfish elf ever because He's spreading Christmas cheer, singing loud and clear.
What,
for
the elves
everyone
are just
all to hear.
assholes, or
Yeah, that's true.
And it
Good
took
job.
and it took 485 years for
See,
Papa
I
Elf
remember
to work his
some.
way
I
up.
probably butchered it, but
so the elves are just assholes, or what's that all about?
No, Santa
no,
Claus is the
elves are
asshole.
not. No,
But I
Santa
love
Claus is not
how
the
like
asshole.
it has the on the news. It has the blurry picture, and Zoe Deschanel, Jovi, is all like,
Is that how you say her name? I didn't know. It was Jovie.
Jovi. Jovi.
Yeah, it's weird. I had to look it up because I never heard it. The entire movie, I was like, "What's her name?"
It says it like 3 times
Does it?
Couple
I
minutes
fucking missed
out loud.
it. Oh shit! I think it does say
Yeah.
it one time towards the end. That's the only time I really remember it.
Well, I mean, Michael says it twice.
Well,
His brother.
anyways, we're gonna say this. Fucking Santa starts getting chased by the fucking park rangers, and they know exactly
Motley
who Santa.
Crue.
Yeah, they know who Santa Claus is apparently because, like, they don't call nothing in. They don't let anybody know. Like, hey, we got fucking Santa Claus. He's flying away from us right now. No, Santa Claus says, "Fucking, I put him
They're
on
on the naughty list.
I put him on the naughty list a long time ago. They
In
can't,
85.
and they won't fucking let it go."
Yeah, he put him on the naughty list in 85.
Like, what the
He's on the naughty list.
The park rangers.
Nasty little fucking leprechaun.
That fucking made me laugh so hard. But luckily, what's his face? Michael stole the book, goes to the news, the news lady, steals the mic, and is like,
It
What?
wasn't just that. His biggest part to actually make them start flying was
"Oh yeah,
calling out his dad and being like, "You're not really singing.
well, it's because he's on the naughty
You
list."
need to sing." Well, I know, but that's what I'm saying. You know how much more guts that takes to call out like your dad? Like, you're not helping. Like, you need to, do this too. Like, that was more brass balls than, just take the book from Santa.
Brass balls, big ones.
hmm Especially with how mean his dad is.
Yep.
Like the mom straight up was like, "You don't spend any time with him." He didn't even try to argue. He's
Nope.
just like, "Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Like, you're right." You know?
Yep, I agree. He didn't really do anything until Buddy came around. And then even still, it took him the longest to actually be like, all right, this dude's actually a fucking elf. I see Santa with my own. Well, I saw him with my own eyes, and now I can fucking agree that
Even after he seen him at first, he goes, "Are you really?"
yeah.
Let's get this straight.
Let me
Like,
see that
he's like,
book.
"Yeah."
I'm on the naughty list. Hey, go get in the car, kids. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Dark. I'm kidding.
We need to all clean up on all three. Clean up on all three.
I guess just the amount of people who live in New York though is enough to make Christmas spirit and those reindeer be able to fly.
Not only that, it was going over the news, and Deschanel was able to Deschanel.
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 Either way.
Deschanel.
As far as Zoe D.
So
Deschanel.
she was able to start singing with her beautiful voice and get everybody else to start singing. And then they broadcast that over the television and made other people start singing. So it brought more Christmas cheer to everybody. And yeah, Santa Claus was able
Feature
to
reference.
Santa Claus was able to escape the fucking stupid
Let
park
me-
rangers that wouldn't let shit go. And Buddy got to live happily ever after with his fucking hot ass wife. And
And have a baby. of his
yeah,
own.
yeah. But
Zoe
and he
Deschanel.
still sits in fucking
Deschanel.
his dad's lap. Papa.
He's not like, yeah, Papa Elf's like, "Let me see
Papa?
it." And he runs
Papa?
over and sits down.
And that's
what- how
the
does it
end
end?
of Elf. It ends with the story. And it started with the story. It's
It
a very
ends-
nice story.
Ooh, I want to go first on my favorite parts.
It ends with the elf actually telling his story.
Yep.
Well,
Well,
favorite
it's,
parts?
His dad ends up starting his own company, and now Buddy is actually a
The
book
elf.
writer.
Oh,
He's a
okay.
book writer.
Favorite parts.
Least
Mine
favorite,
is
least favorite
credits.
parts. Least favorite parts.
I hear you. I've done that too before. I've done that too with you, Kyle.
He didn't even sit
The
down and
intro,
watch
and
it.
the intro, whenever you hear the song playing,
You can't.
you hear the song and you start seeing the beginning credits. That's my least favorite part.
Yeah.
You can't give something
I
a bad
would say
review
my
if you don't
favorite-
ever actually try and watch it. So
I have.
no,
I
you didn't.
rewatched.
You said
I
that you watched it
rewatched
2
this.
times, and the second
I
time
probably
you didn't
watched it
even
more than twice.
you
I
didn't
just
even
never
watch it. You didn't even
All
watch
right,
it.
look,
though.
I don't hate it.
Nope, you do.
I don't. No, I just it's not fun.
Least
that fun.
favorite was when it started. Most favorite is when it ended. That means that you hated it.
Yeah, probably.
It's a good
So
Christmas movie.
honestly, I would say my favorite parts are probably
Least favorite.
Oh, my least favorite.
Kyle just doesn't know how to go in order.
The least favorite is
My bad.
definitely. I don't like Walter Hobbs as the dad. That's my least favorite. He's a horrible dad.
Well, yeah, he was on the naughty list.
But you can be on a naughty list and still be a good dad. Just means that you don't believe in Santa and everything else. It doesn't have anything to do
He can believe
with
in
your.
Santa, not else.
But I'm saying it's one way to treat everyone else a certain way, but when it comes to your family, like how did that the wife has got to be a rock star to stay with him as long as she did.
Dude, she is a rock star. Old as shit and still hot.
Party like a rock star. She's pretty hot for an older lady. You said it's
Oh
the,
yes, she
the
is.
stepmom's mom, right?
Yep.
I mean stepbrother's
right.
mom.
Yeah, she's Brennan's mom.
Maybe that's how she got the
So-
role. Maybe Will Feller said, "I want you to play in Step
He
Brothers."
probably
Just
did.
name a mommy. Sorry, moving on. My least favorite part is the fact that I missed half the damn movie.
No.
Yeah, no, I really wanted to watch it, but I just didn't have time. Even though I had time because I was playing video games today, but I was expecting to
Didn't
watch
see
the
you
movie
on
with my
there?
wife. Yep,
He's on.
I'm
I was
on
on
there
there
now,
too.
actually.
He's on earlier.
So you were playing video games with your wife? That's
No,
quality
no,
time.
no.
Oh,
No, my wife wanted to go get something to eat, and I was like, well, I guess we could watch part of it when we get back. But anyway, so
You're
no,
like, well, there's
Um,
crackers and cheese in the fridge.
nope, nothing in the
wine,
fridge. But ice
wine
cold.
out in the wine cabinet, wine and cheese.
Nah, but my favorite part, I'll go first.
Wait, I haven't said my least favorite.
Yeah, you have.
What did I say then?
And James is like just jumping. All right, I'll go. Favorite part. I'll go first, everybody. Let me tell you.
I guess you didn't say your least favorite part. My bad, man.
No, I didn't.
He's getting excited
Sorry,
because
I thought you did.
he has a part that he really likes, so he's trying to say he's excited. Look at his face.
Oh, him. Yeah. My least favorite
Oh,
part.
him. Yeah, fuck you.
My least favorite part was the fact that that fucking sleigh started flying just from New York, like Coleman said earlier. But I had to give an argument to it, so fuck.
Well, I mean, New York is like one of the most populated places, and maybe it is geographical, so maybe it's like it's not gonna fly unless other people in other parts of the country. But maybe New York, because we all have this thing that angry, upset people.
But I would
live in New York.
I would also understand, like, how I guess it's pretty much the flying mechanism in the first place. Because, like, how the fuck is just believing going to make a reindeer fly? I can understand this little contraption that you got with the sleigh. You could have it rigged to where it, like, feeds off a cheer or something like that. But the
Brainwaves.
Yeah, but what about the fucking reindeer? Like, that doesn't.
They
I have feelings too, James.
So
what?
Go ahead. Go with your favorite part now.
Yep. Go ahead.
Favorite parts?
Yeah. Favorite part.
My favorite part is the shower
You better
scene.
not take mine. Okay.
The shower
That
scene.
is a good one.
It was close to being my favorite. If only a little bit more would have happened.
I liked it. I liked
kidding.
it. Well, when I say the scene, it also bleeds into the next scene where they meet back in the morning. It's like, oh, hey, you.
Yeah.
It's all like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, that's me. And then, yeah, so. I'm not going to say anything. I don't want to be bleeding into anybody else's favorite scene. Is anybody else?
It's not even close.
From what I remember of the movie, the part I remember that's all right, I guess, is whenever I think he's like a big ass dude sitting in a small fucking
desk.
desk.
Yeah,
Yeah.
something. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's
A
called
bathtub.
Whenever they're learning the three main things.
He's at
for
school or
elf.
some shit.
Right, as a kid.
Yeah. It's one of the main
So-
parts I remember.
My favorite part was whenever Michael stole the book, and he all asks the news reporter, "Well, what did you want
Oh,
for
yeah.
Christmas?" And he's like, "What's your name?" And then he's like, "An engagement ring." And for her boyfriend to stop thinking or stop wasting all or
Yeah, I got
to
you.
like
And
get
propose
off,
already.
to stop, stop
Yep.
dragging his feet and propose already. Yeah, that's what it was.
Mine was close to that. Mine was whenever the fucking random dude was hitting on her. He's all like,
Oh yeah, he's all like,
well, I'm not
you
much.
you can tell the news through your eyes.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that you looking good tonight. Like something. I fucking
You're my
laughed.
favorite.
Yeah, that shit was good. The dude hitting, I got it wrote down right here. I just didn't write down what he said. Anyways, that's the end. And now we can do the questions. I don't know what you're doing right now, but you better be hitting that like and subscribe button right down there. Make sure to go ahead, hit it, like, and subscribe. Subscribe, it's free. Just do it. All right, hold on. Let me do this. So, if anybody is wondering, Kyle had to leave. We're going to do the questions without him. And Coleman's got questions today. So, questions, Coleman.
I've got the questions. Clinton's brother, obviously. I guess that's what he said at the beginning. I don't know when that
I said
came
my
about.
brother Coleman Ritchie.
I know that's what I'm saying. Like I didn't know we were brothers.
no, it's
I'm just now learning about this. Long lost brother, you know. I'm like Will Ferrell. I didn't know.
No, James.
Oh no! What happened?
He's back.
I was like, oh no, he like. Well, I guess I'm just gonna do questions with Clinton.
I would at least say bye.
Let's see how much I know compared to Coleman on the questions.
I bet I win.
All right, let's do it. 3-pointer question. Let's
Okay.
go.
3-point question.
3
What
points.
are the? It's because there's 3 different answers.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Oh, this is right off the bat of the movie.
There are 3 jobs an elf could have.
Uh-huh.
Each one's a point. What are the 3?
Get it right now. Okay. I'm gonna
It's
go
gonna
kinda,
take a minute.
I'm gonna go in opposite order because
You know
The
the
first-
last
the-
one for sure.
the first yeah. So Coleman,
I don't.
how you like doing the
know.
podcasting so far?
I don't know. I've got 2. I don't even think those 2
What
are
up,
right.
Richie? Wait.
Well, one of them better be right.
I
Yeah.
got 1.
And as soon as the second one was super easy
know
because
what?
it's something that you definitely relate elves to.
All right, I got 3, but I don't think.
God dang, I don't remember what the others are. I know one of them.
So you know Santa's
Hold on.
Workshop, huh? Okay. He knows Santa's Workshop. So if you don't have Santa's Workshop, that's one of them.
No, Santa's Workshop's not one of them, is it?
Yes. It's the last one.
Can
What?
I
There's
just say what I
3
got and
3
then
jobs
and
an
then
elf has? Let's
3
just,
jobs
3
an
different
elf
jobs.
could have.
yeah,
There are 3 different
no.
jobs an elf can have.
yeah.
The last one is Santa's Workshop. There's
It's-
2 other ones.
Is it really Santa's Workshop? Is that what it's
Is
called?
that the answer?
Yes,
how the
Santa's
fuck-
Workshop.
How the fuck is that a
How
job?
you giving us the answer, motherfucker?
How is Santa's Workshop shop a job?
How about
I'm
y'all
teasing.
just show me y'all's answers?
Okay, I'm done. I got
Hold
it wrong.
Show me the
Hold on.
answers.
I'm missing one.
I got it wrong.
Oh! I got it. Oh my god! Yes, I'm so glad I waited.
He must be cheating.
I'm not Look,
I'm messing
seriously,
with.
my
I'm
phone's
messing.
right here.
No,
Look,
dude,
hold on,
no,
hold on.
that was
Look,
a
look.
joke because everyone always tells me.
What is that?
Everyone always
I
tells
thought I
me
just
that
saw
I'm
a
cheating.
tit.
I was
So.
Just kidding.
I was texting my buddy, my
I
manager.
just saw it. Show me that again.
So you can't really read mine, but I'll read it out loud.
I'm ready.
All
I'm
right.
just gonna hold it up.
Making toys, maintenance, and keep making candy.
Hold on. Okay, you have all three concepts correct, James.
Well, fuck you, man.
No, because it's Santa's workshop, not making presents.
Making
It's-
toys. That's what I got.
Yeah,
ma-
making presents.
Making toys, that's Santa's workshop. The
Yeah.
other one is
Candy?
building shoes in a cobbler's shop while the cobbler's sleeping.
Okay, I got that one wrong.
And
Well,
then
I
cooking
got making
cookies in
shoes.
a tree.
And I got
Cookies, not
baking
candy?
cookies
Yeah,
in a tree.
and so you got it's a Keebler elf. You get it? That's why it was so
Ah.
funny.
I got one.
So do I get all three?
Yes, you got all three.
Fucking cheater.
That's why I said your concepts were correct. All your concepts were correct. Okay, here's the next.
Hold on, I'm undoing my pants. This is getting
Whoa,
exciting.
whoa!
Fat people probs.
He's like, I'm ahead for once. He's not ahead very often, so he's like, yes. What do elves love to do?
Their favorite thing?
Their favorite thing to do, yes. What does
Fucking-
the elves love? Their favorite thing to do?
I'm wrong.
He says it. It's literally, it happens before that last question
You ready?
in the
Yeah.
movie. Yeah, go ahead.
Make toys.
You are both wrong. At the very beginning, Papa Elf
I didn't pay
says,
attention to any
I
of that
love. He said, telling stories is what elves love to do the most.
Really?
Yes.
shit. Yeah,
You can go back and watch the movie.
you know what? I do feel like Santa was forcing them to make toys, so
That
But
might not
telling
be their
stories-
favorite thing.
He says that it was what they love doing the most is telling stories.
Yeah.
All right. What does Buddy call himself whenever whenever he's really slow
Oh,
making
I know this
making
one.
sketches?
Wait, what's he call himself?
It's like
Yeah.
oh my god.
He calls himself a name
Dude,
whenever
I can't remember
he
it.
Oh
has
man,
so
it's
much.
like a 4-word name.
I can't remember it.
It's three, but one word is hyphenated.
It's oh my god. I can't remember it.
It's right there. It's right there. Can I just say it since Clinton's having stumbling? issues?
Hold on, let him
here.
at least try to write it before you say
Okay.
it.
Dude, I don't
'Cause I don't-
fucking remember.
I don't even know how to spell that.
If
shit.
you get pretty close, I'll give you a point for it.
Hold on, let me think. It starts he calls it like a
Can I say it
fucking
now?
do you know it?
I know some of it. I think.
Some of it.
If you get half of it, I'll give you a point.
Dude, if I get one of it, I
If
think
you
you should
write-
give it to me.
No, it's got to be at least two of the words.
I don't remember it. Go ahead.
Cotton-headed
Yeah,
muffin mungles.
No, he's right.
Mingles.
He's right.
It's cotton-headed ninny
Yeah.
muggins.
Nitty
Nitty-
Nuggins. He's right.
Nitty
Ninny
nuggets.
muggins.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'll give you a point for that because that was pretty close. And Clinton was like, "Yeah, I'm not even." As soon as you said it, Clinton's like, "Oh, that's what it is."
I'm even going to say that I was like trying to cheat and look for it, and I didn't even wrote it down. I was like,
Yeah.
I was fucking moving it like so y'all could hear me, and I was gonna be like, oh look,
Well,
here
see,
it is.
My
And I was
my
gonna tell you
reason why I
afterwards,
didn't
but it
remember
didn't
the
work.
whole thing
Okay,
is
I have
because
a
I remember
this-
cotton-headed, and I was eating
next
like
one-
Chicken Express.
The next one is super easy. What does Santa tell Buddy about his biological father?
Oh man, this one.
I don't fucking know.
Oh
It's
my God,
really you actually said this during the podcast. He
I don't know.
said, I don't know. He straight up said it during the podcast.
Well, it could mean so many different things. I'm hoping that I wrote it down right.
He tells
I'm
us,
ready.
like, before he leaves. Okay, let's see it.
He's on the naughty list.
He's on the
Yep.
naughty list. Yes.
He's on the
Both
night.
of y'all got the point.
Oh.
Yay!
All right. This is the one hard question
Oh,
in
fuck.
the whole quiz. What is the cab number that hits Buddy when he first gets to New York? Like it
Oh,
almost
fuck.
freezes
That's the
on
only
the
thing
cab
I
number.
didn't
Hey,
even look
how
at.
many?
The
How many
only
digits?
one-
How many digits?
It's 4 digits.
4
Well,
fucking digits.
Hold on. It's 3 digits
And a
and
hyphen.
a letter?
Yeah.
No, and a letter.
I want to do.
Oh, God, fuck
And
that.
it goes digit, letter, digit, digit.
Oh, what the hell?
So I gotta write the digit too. Digit.
I'm just
If
gonna
you get
throw it
half-
right there.
Digit letter digit.
It's not
digit.
right.
No,
I
that's
got
not right.
3F13 or 6F.
No,
It's 6F13.
It's 4x27.
4X27. Of course it is.
And the only
Oh, yeah,
reason,
that's right. I remember looking at it now.
the
I
only
was like 4
reason
times 27. That's what I
That-
told myself.
that's the only reason is because of how long it was, like literally the middle of the screen, and I probably
Yeah.
would not.
And
And
it
I'm like,
wasn't
you know what?
It wasn't little. It was
Oh
like
no, I mean
really
it was
big.
like half the screen, and I'm like, well, that is
Yeah.
like a blatantly obvious.
Yeah. See, my problem is whenever I was writing stuff down, that played. So I was doing this.
Oh, okay. Bless you.
Thank you.
When does Michael start liking Buddy?
I don't even know this one.
I literally went over this in the
I know you
podcast.
did. I know
make sure.
you did. I know.
Like I literally went over some of my questions on purpose to try to help y'all.
Well, thank you. You know, we
All
should
right.
probably really start
got it.
doing that.
Most
because
other
I do it all the time.
Most other people, but a lot of people will try to word things around. Me, I like go straight into it. I'm just like,
I'm going to start doing that next time.
I try and do that for other people so I don't like make them all mad. Whenever I do the questions, I say most of my questions. Like I say them out loud so people can hear it.
You'll see my face. I'll go
every
like,
now and then, if like it's a spell in Harry Potter, I try not to say it. Third way, no. I did
No.
during or after the snowball fight.
the snowball fight was the correct answer. 5-3. It's getting close.
I'm losing.
You are losing.
you have a good chance if there's more questions.
There's 6 more questions.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah, you're going to win, dude. You're going to win. I tend to watch
no.
this part of the movie. This is fun.
Okay.
All right.
So this one, what is Buddy saying while reading in his dad's office, sitting in the corner?
What is he saying?
Yes. You literally went over this in the podcast too. And I was
Really?
like, this is a good thing for y'all to remember. I said, that's something that you should remember right there.
I don't know.
I don't even remember you saying that, man. Shit.
I'm going to say this out loud, and he's going to be like, oh, yeah.
I don't remember.
So y'all both give up?
Yeah, I'm gonna give up.
Francisco.
Francisco.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Francisco.
Y'all don't remember me
Francisco.
telling y'all should remember that?
Yeah, I
I
remember
don't
that, but like the
remember
way you said it, like it went right over my head. He was
Yeah, like
right
it was
there.
like it was like
Reading the book in his dad's office in the corner saying, Francisco.
Oh man, I fucking suck, man. I'm drunk, so
Suck.
I'm gonna blame it on that.
But I mean, right now you
I'm
do.
blaming it on James.
Okay,
Whatever.
so
He
this
He looked at me
this is
and like I
this
just couldn't
next
look away from his
question-
eyes,
this next
hypnotizing
question
me.
is probably the most jealous I've ever been in a movie. What does Jovi tell Buddy when he kisses her on the cheek?
God dang.
I got it.
I was so jealous of this part.
Me too, man.
I was like, oh,
I love you.
No,
go ahead,
no.
Clinton.
I
he
missed.
gave
Kiss
up.
me on the lips.
I missed.
It says you missed, but
Oh,
you got the
my bad.
concept.
Shit. Thank you.
You got the concept.
Hey, I did say kiss me on the lips.
What are you talking about?
Well, she
she
said,
goes, "What are you talking
she
about?
said-
You missed."
yeah,
Yeah.
she's like, you missed.
He goes, "I'm sorry, and she goes, "What are you talking about? You missed." And like she
Yep.
kisses him. It's like, oh, Trace
I was like,
Sparks,
"Ah."
please, Will Ferrell, put me in that seat. Whoa.
What does Walter Hobbs tell Mr. Greenway when he goes to leave the meeting? Another thing I literally said and brought up in the podcast myself.
I don't remember if I got this right, but I think I do.
You said you're fired.
No, what does he say to him?
No,
Go home
what
for
does Walter tell Mr. Greenway?
Sorry, excuse me.
I think I got it
He
wrong.
said, if you leave,
I think I got it wrong, but I wrote it down. What do you think, James?
Go home for Christmas. Go home to your wife.
No. What
Kids.
is what does Hobbs say to his boss as he's leaving?
right, as he's leaving.
I quit.
No. I
No.
put up
Now you're gonna make a
yours.
He says, up
Oh,
yours.
yeah. That's right. I remember that now.
It's all tied up.
And then
It's all tied up.
I asked, what is up yours? What the fuck is this? And y'all like,
Like,
and I'm
we
like,
went
come
over
on,
that.
man, give me some context.
That's what he says.
I-
He just says up yours.
I mean, what do you want me to play out the whole scene for you?
Yes, please.
He goes like this.
Okay.
Dad, Buddy's in trouble. We need to go find him now. And he's like,
All right. Now, when Buddy is talking, when Buddy is talking to Santa in Central Park, Santa says, "What has been trying to nail him for years?"
this dick. Sorry.
Something's been trying to nail him for years. Like catch him.
I got it wrote down. Are we going
And
to
it
tie
doesn't have
this?
to be it doesn't have to be spelt. You're already tied.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Are we going to tie this?
That's why I have to write something down.
No, Park
The police.
Rangers.
Oh, we are
Oh,
both
the
wrong.
Park
It's the
Rangers.
paparazzi.
Oh, it is the
The
paparazzi.
He said the paparazzi's
Oh my
been trying to
God.
nail me for years.
You're right, Coleman. You're right. Oh my gosh, it is the paparazzi's been trying to know me for
And
years.
we're tied.
2 more questions.
You better fucking sit down, James. I'm doing this.
You better sit down too so we can stay tied, motherfucker.
Okay, y'all remember
Want me
what we've
to?
been talking
I'll
about
do
for the
it.
last 40 minutes because I definitely went over this.
Oh shit.
What does the news reporter want for Christmas?
Man, fuck.
Are you kidding me? This was my favorite part.
I don't even remember what your favorite part was. Hey, what's your favorite part, by the way?
Thanks. You want me to really spell it out?
Look, man,
Clinton knows what it is because it's taking him a minute to write it down. He knows exactly what it is because he's having to write. It is like a sentence.
You ready?
No.
You gonna guess something?
You don't, have
What's the
to,
reporter want?
you don't have to write it
Remember, Michael reads it to her what she wants for Christmas. Go ahead and say what you said. Want what she wants.
She wants
At
to
least it's
see
not gonna be
Santa's
tough.
lap.
Okay, you're wrong.
down. She wants her boyfriend to stop fucking around and propose
Oh yeah,
already.
she wants.
Something like
She-
that.
Wait, what?
An engagement ring,
Engagement
and for
ring.
her boyfriend to stop dragging his feet.
Yeah. Stop
Yeah.
fucking
Propose
around
already.
and propose.
Yeah, I remember after
Okay.
Clint started reading. Damn it.
I was like, I literally went over this. Like, I tried.
Yeah, I know. He
Okay.
really did because he knew that like y'all didn't finish it. So like I know that he was saying stuff to make sure.
There was 3 things that I brought up myself that were questions.
Kyle could have fucking played this one and still been in the running. Just saying.
Yeah.
Okay, now here is one that was more. The name was only said once. What is Buddy and Javi's kid's name?
Oh, I don't know this one. If you can get this one, you can tie me. Oh, you didn't finish the end.
There
Yeah.
was a movie. There was a movie
And at the end of this name was a Q. And it was a movie from back in the day.
I'm stumped, dude.
I want to say Jeff.
It was a girl.
Susie.
It was Susie Q. Susie was the name. I'm not gonna give you the point because
Come
you
on,
said
dude,
Jeff
I got
first.
it.
But
You still
you don't
won.
remember that movie, Susie? Yeah,
Susie
you won
Q.
by a point.
I remember.
But that's why I was like, that's the best hint I could. But it said he says,
Oh,
"Hey
fuck.
Susie," and then the papa was like, "Bring her over here so I can see her."
Yeah. That's fucking funny. I can't believe I guessed the fucking name after I got it wrong, of course. So
He said, "Jeff."
was that the end of it?
Yeah, that's all of it.
Mm-hmm.
You won by a point.
Coleman, do you want to try to take us out, or do you want me to do it?
Oh no, you can do it.
I'll bet.
All right, James.
Oh snap!
Hey, I've been letting
snap.
James do it every now and then. Like last episode.
Oh,
on
letting him.
no. Last episode on Andor, he started it, and then the episode before that, he took us out. So let's see what you got, James.
All right. So, if you like our content here, please like, subscribe, and share, and comment down below what's your favorite part of our podcast. We don't know what movie we're doing yet. It's in a 3-way tie, and by the time this is out, the movie will be picked most likely. We got the Grinch. No, sorry. Dang. We have Tim Allen's Santa Claus movie. We have The Night Before, and then The Night Before Christmas.
No, it's just The Night Before.
The Christmas Carol.
The Night Before, and then
the Christmas
we have
Carol with Jim.
what's the third one?
Carrey. The Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey.
Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. Okay, and then so those are in a 3-way tie. We'll know probably sometime next week.
What I'm doing,
And then,
hold on, give me a second. What I'm gonna do is I want to put those ones inside. Like I'm gonna mix them up, put them in like a little hat, shake them around, pull one out, and then that's the one we're gonna do.
So
You can
literally,
make that
he's
a
gonna
reel
write his
on Facebook.
choice on all of them, and then put them all in there, and then just pick out that movie.
No,
Makes it super easy that way.
no, that's not
Didn't
what's
have Die
happening.
Hard.
No, his is The Night Before.
Hey, we'll do it tonight. I'll do it tonight. I'll fucking.
The Night Before, The Night Before is a great movie.
Yeah.
No, we're gonna do Die Hard next.
So,
After this.
come join us on Facebook. Anything and everything nerd style. We have polls, memes, questions, what ifs, and and also check out our other podcast videos on our same channel on YouTube. It's Nerd Out Nerd Style with Andor. We just finished our recap. That should be out soon.
it's out today.
And
It's already out.
Today, already out. All right. By the time you're watching this, you could be watching that. So go check it out. Like, subscribe, share, comment down below what your favorite part of the Andor is, and if you think Luthen's really a Sith or a Jedi, or maybe he's just really damn good. Yeah, I think that's it.
I think that's it, James.
Yeah.
Fucking nailed it.
Y'all get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Evident,
Peace.
that's all, folks.
All right, that was good, guys.